Hey, what are you doing? Put that down. Come over here. Sit down. We are going to be watching Foodie Beauties Snack Restock Grocery Haul ! Now, I don't know what a restock haul is. I don't think what she's done is a restock haul. I think she's got it confused. But because she's eaten all the snacks, she needs to go buy more. So let's see what things she has decided are a great choice this week.
Well, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So right now for you today, I have a mini grocery haul, and this is a stock up of snacks.
My bad, guys. I didn't speed her up. I thought she sounded a bit drunk, but it's not. I just haven't got her on 1.25.
And drinks only, because right now we are just ordering a main meal per day, and I still do have some things that I can make for meals. I do still have a bag of chicken tenders without the breading, like just chicken, and lots of rice and some mixed vegetables and stuff like that.
So they've eaten all I'm just assuming that all the groceries that they bought have either gone to rot or she has literally cooked them all and eaten them all. That's the little bit overeating, just a little bit over her calories each week, is all that groceries that she's purchased is all gone now. We've got to restock them, and they already had heaps. So yeah, she's making great choices.
And potatoes, so I can make us a meal, you know, a couple of times during the week or something like that. So this is just snacks and drinks. Just to remind you guys that I'm doing a counting calories lifestyle change, so I'm still allowing myself some snacks, and I'm trying to learn how to control myself.
But snacks are part of everyday eating. It's the choice of your snacks. I have snacks. I will have a morning tea, I'll have an after work, I'll even have what we call like a supper. I'll have my dinner, and then I might have something at the end of the night. Snacks are fine. It's what you are choosing to eat and all the hidden calories in there that you're not counting. That's your problem. Why don't you ever have some chopped up veg as a snack? You know what I mean? Why don't you have a health shake as a snack? Why are all your snacks carby, sugary, fatty, salty, terrible for diabetics? Why are you choosing those things? It's because you're not supposed to have them. It's part of your defiance, but you're not supposed to have them just because you're overweight. It's because they're not good for the diabetes. But you're going to do whatever you want. You're not going to listen to anybody. It's fine.
Oh, yes. Let's do this.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting.
I know for some I'm still going to sound delulu, and that's okay. Because, you know, I don't know how it sounds delulu to try to repair your relationship with food and try to eat in moderation and count calories, but
that premise is absolutely not delusional. That's not delusional. Oh, it's starting to rain really heavy. It's delusional for you to think that you could sit down with 25, 18 grab bags of chips and not eat every single one in 2 sittings. That's the delusional part. The delusional part is you having Indomie ramen noodles in your house and going like, I'm not going to eat them. I'm not going to eat 4 or 5 at a time. The delusion is you thinking that you're not going to do the same thing that you've always done. That's the delulu part, not the idea of counting calories and eating in moderation. It's you doing it without professional help. That's the delulu part.
You know, eating only meat and eliminating everything else doesn't sound insane.
And a lot of people who do try diets like that have health impacts and can end up with disordered eating and eating issues. It's not a sustainable type of diet. It is a little crazy. It is a little nuts. And it works for some people in the short term. It is not a long-term solution. So it is a terrible analogy to use. It's not the same scenario. Okay?
Some people.
If that was the case, a person who has been who's been prescribed only meat as their diet, but that person absolutely fangs for veggies. They just need to have a lettuce. They need to eat tomatoes. If you put meat in their fridge and then veggies in a bowl next to them and said, you cannot eat any of these, and they are sitting there fanging, it's like, I just need some crispy lettuce. I can taste it in between my teeth. Oh my God, you don't think that they are going to just crack that lettuce open and make themselves a salad because they fang for veggies? It's the same thing. You fang for the bad foods. You shouldn't have them around you. It's like any other addict. You wouldn't walk into a house where somebody is recovering from meth addiction and just put them on the bench and be like, no, it's fine. You can have just a little bit every day. It's totally fine. They're going to smoke that entire rock that night and go completely nuts and then go out and get more and more and more. It is addiction. You cannot have the stuff that is tempting to you around you. You have to learn to exist without them before you can try and reintroduce them. Oh my God.
You know, to each their own. That's, you know, everyone has their own opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Each their own, and you can keep failing and failing and failing and failing and failing. If you don't want to be successful, don't change a damn thing that you're doing.
Guys,
oh, look, a big box.
So we have a mixed bag of Kuwait chips. I don't even know what these are, but there's all these different kinds of chips.
Does it really matter? Does it really matter what flavor they are? You would eat the shit out of them if you said that they were, I don't know, squid ink flavored. You would still eat the shit out of them, Chantal. They are salt, they are carbs, they are crunchy. They're going in your mouth. All of them, every single packet.
I see some za'atar flavored chips. They're not bad. And these little cheese ring things, I like those with the lion on it. So yeah, we just have these mixed bag of chips. And what I try to do is just have, oh cool, there's a whole other set on the back. These are really good, the cheese rings. And
she just went full 10-year-old boy. I love it when she gets excited over food like nobody I know. Oh cool, a whole nother set, cool. It's like, it's not a PS5, ma'am. Calm down.
Fuck. Carrie loves those. So, yeah, puffed corn snacks. So it's like a huge mix of different things. And I usually just try to allow.
And you know what the beautiful thing about that one is she can just slit the top out, a top open, put it beside her bed, and she can just fist them into her face, one after the other, while she watches her Jim Carrey movies. An endless supply. It is like the biggest box of popcorn you've ever had in your life.
Myself one bag, maybe two,
yeah,
because one bag is very low in calories. So for example,
so I have a question for Chantal. What was the maximum amount of those that you ate in one sitting just last week? And be honest, did you eat was there any day that you just ate one? Or on most days did you eat 3 or 4 or 5 or 6? How many? What was the largest number that you ate in one sitting? Or in a day? How many packets did you eat the most of in a day? I'm curious to know.
This one bag for 100 grams. It only says for 100 grams. This is only 18 grams. So maybe 100.
Divided by 4.
Rich and vital.
Then divide it by 5. So whatever the 100 grams is, just divide it by 5. And that'll be calories. It's just maths.
Vitamins and minerals? No way, they're trying to package junk food as like healthy now? That's funny. But basically,
it's exactly the same thing as when you try and tell us your sub-stop sandwiches are good for you. When you put mayo and crap and the salt and all this, it's all bullshit.
Typically these little...
That packet of chips is about as healthy as that beef stew, that the rancid beef stew that you made the other day with 2 cups of rice. It's about as healthy as that.
Bags have about 100 or so calories in them, so okay, Mama's just gonna go.
She doesn't like you.
Sometimes she wants a hug, sometimes she doesn't.
Could have edited that part out, but anyway.
Hi, baby.
And that part.
Uh-oh.
And this part.
All right.
And this part. All unnecessary, annoying stuff.
We have these Cadbury
chocolates!
Timeouts wafers. These are mostly for Salah. I know I usually eat his chocolate bars, but that's if it's like a Snickers. This is like a wafer. I'm not too...
No, because he hides them. Because you've asked him to hide them from you so you don't eat them. It's not that you don't by choice or you have the discipline to not eat somebody else's snacks. It's because he has squirreled them away somewhere that you can't find them and can't have them at your request. It's not because you don't want to. It's because you can't. It's like a treasure hunt.
Huge on wafers. So... And we have some... knife, eggs.
Ma'am, you ate cold string cheese dipped in cold marinara sauce. You would melt cheese onto a plate and eat it because you were so hungry and you were running out of money. I don't think that you are going to be that fussy when you have got a chocolate hankering at 1 o'clock in the morning after you've just had 3 bowls of ramen with broccoli. I think you could force one down. I think you could force yourself to eat a timeout.
Nick is a Kuwaiti chicken farmer thingy. So I have a dozen eggs.
They'll be for eggs on toast in the mornings.
And these were on sale, and these are like one thing I love so much. So
noodles.
I try to just have one package,
sure,
at a time. And Salat too, he likes these a lot. But the fried noodle Indomie, they're so good.
Oh my god, just all the trigger foods. Let's just have everything that triggers us in one shopping haul. Where are the others? You ate all of those? Is that why your face was puffy yesterday? I'm just checking my pizzas, my little oven pizzas that I'm making. I'm just taking them out of the oven because I don't want them to burn. Ooh, I'm so excited. They're so good. They're chicken barbecue supreme. I'm just going to let them cool down because I'll burn my mouth if I eat them now. But yeah, back to the noodles, because noodles are so important. What's the bet that she thinks that she can buy? For every packet of noodles that she's got, she can buy a packet of broccoli and she can air fry the broccoli and then stick them in the noodles, and she thinks she's eating something healthy. What's the bet? Does she even know how many calories there are in one packet of fried noodles? Oh my gosh, she's Delulu. She is Delulu.
Oh my gosh, they're dangerously good.
Yeah.
So this is a huge challenge for me, but honestly, like, it really helps me. What I do is, like, usually I have 2 to 3 packets, okay? Sometimes 4, but that's like on a bingey day. I haven't had that in a long time. When I have one, I air fry my broccoli, and it adds so much volume to it, and it just like kind of tricks my brain. So adding like veggies to things adds volume, and it kind of tricks your brain to make you.
Oh my god, have we not been telling this to her for ages? Make a whole bunch of veg and then add a teeny tiny bit of rice, or add a teeny tiny bit of noodles, or a teeny tiny bit of potato. Add the tiniest little bit of carbs in it just to make it feel like you're having some. Not that she should be having absolutely any at all as a diabetic, these starchy carbs, but you're not telling us anything that we don't know. The fact that you can't do it and haven't been doing it is just testament to your lack of discipline and desire to change. How many ramen packets did you eat last week, Chantal? I bet you 8 or 10, right? I bet you ate every single packet, and I bet you didn't eat them. So that's 10, so that's at least 2 a day. Was Salah eating them too? Was he helping you eat the noodles? Does he even know how to make a ramen noodle? Probably not.
Think that you're eating more. You know, I'm going to start doing that with my rice too, adding the mixed vegetables in. So yeah. Noodles, fried noodles. They're really, really good. I add like a bit of cream, tomato paste, some extra seasonings. Is that all that's in there? Yeah. And guys, I'm telling you, they're so good. All right. This looks sketchy. Actually, it's beef mortadella with olives in it.
I'm sorry, that meat's probably fine, but it does look like it's funky meat that's gone off, that's got white fuzz on it. That would never end up in my fridge. That looks like offal, pressed offal. I'm sorry, but no, never, not a chance. I can't even look at it. Fast forward.
I really like that. So
get rid of it.
I'm excited to try this right now while I edit. We have a couples video I have to edit, and then I have to edit this and other videos. And I'm gonna have a cappuccino Nescafe. I was craving cappuccino so bad, and it comes with chocolate.
I wonder how much sugar's in one of those. Are they pre-sweetened, or do you sweeten them afterwards? I'd love to know. I'd love to get my hands on those. I'd love to. I reckon they've probably got about 10 grams of sugar in it. I reckon it's about 10.
Sprinkles to put on top.
Yeah. Oh, I could pause it and go back.
We have some fresh, ginormous pita.
How many do you need?
Staple here, pita bread. We have a loaf of the white bread for Salah for sandwiches, grilled cheese sandwiches and things. He hates multigrain toast, and I love it. So more butter. We go through more butter than Paula Dean in this house. And we have, so you have to see my...
I cook with butter, and I use butter on my bread. I go through a 500 gram block every 3 to 4 weeks. How much butter, and what are you cooking? They're going in the ramens. They go in every stew that she makes. they're going on. Does she put them on? Does she put them on a sandwich? I don't even know. They'd have to go on a grilled cheese sandwich. I know she loves to make butter soup for her beef. She's going through hella butter, and butter is like one of the most polysaturated, trans. Just not a great. No, not. Oh my! And the Baby Bells, not the Baby Bells. She's literally just gone, this is my trigger food haul. The trigger food haul. That's what it is. All the foods that she cannot eat in moderation, she's topped up on this week. Oh my God. Good job. Excellent choices, Chantal. I love to see that a grown adult's making the best choices for themselves.
Fuck. You have to know I'm a YouTuber somehow. We have some Baby Bell cheese. Okay. What?
Oh no,
she wants to steal the bread.
Those lashes.
I knew it. You can't have any of the bread.
Oh, fast forward. Fuck off.
You want a treat?
No.
Put the bread away. Okay, I got 2 bags of broccoli. I love it.
That is literally the only decent thing that she's bought, and she's only bought it to stick it in the ramen, so fuck's sake, it's useless.
We got thick cream. This you can put in the cupboard. I like to put it in pasta, anything I'm cooking with that requires cream. I sometimes use that instead of fresh. And
you could buy what is it called? It's called evaporated milk. You could use that as a cream substitute. It's lower in calories, lower in fat, and it comes in tins. It's like UHT. You could use that, but no, use the full fat. Yeah, you just use that instead. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I know it looks like I use a lot of cream usually because I'm always saying I put cream in this, but I just put little. So usually when I buy a carton,
you put it in your ramens. You put it in your pastas. You put it in your stew. You put it in everything. Literally goes in everything. You've even said you put it in your broccoli and mix it around. You use it with everything. It's like your butter. I only use a little teeny tiny bit. No, you don't. You go through a fucking block of butter a week. Like, you think you're using small amounts, but you're actually using a lot. And I bet you're not measuring any of it. I bet you think, I'm just using 1.5 tablespoons when you're like using 4. You don't have the eye for measurements. You have not cooked enough and measured enough to know.
Fresh cream, it goes bad like before I can use it all. So this
bullshit.
Problem.
Bullshit.
And spiral fries because I've been craving them so bad from Burger King, and I don't want to order from Burger King, so I have these.
Does it matter if it's from Burger King or from you? It's still starchy potato that you should not be eating. Just because it goes in the air fryer does not make it nutritionally any better for you as a diabetic. Oh my God, oh my God. And you know she's going to dip that in sugary ketchup. You know, or it's mayo or a chipotle or something fatty because she doesn't like to have any chips without a fatty sauce on the outside.
I don't know, I'm craving curly fries so bad.
Juice. Texture, who knows?
All right. All right, and last and least, we have a huge bag of soda. So we have some diet colas, diet
God. Okay, a couple of things. She's buying it by the can. Waste of fucking money. More trash than needs to be going into the landfill unless they have a recycling station in Kuwait. Why is she not just looking for the bottles? We buy Pepsi. I buy Pepsi. We buy about 3 bottles of 2 litres of Pepsi. There's always some left in the cupboard. We don't drink that much, but it just keeps it rotating so we never run out in case the shops run out and we can't get any. Anyway, because my husband needs Pepsi. And then he buys himself a box of Pepsis, and they're for him to travel to and from work and stuff like that. So, but I said to him, I'm not buying the cans anymore because it's so much more expensive. If you want cans, you buy the cans. I will buy the bottles because it's so much cheaper to buy bottles. It's like $3.60 for 2 litres, where cans are like, can be up to like $20 for a pack of 24 or a 32 depending. I'm like, no way, I'm not spending that much on Pepsis. I will buy a couple of bottles and then that's it, you know? She's buying individual cans. That is a hella ridiculous amount of cans to be going into recycling, but also if you're consuming in bulk, buy in bulk. Like, how many soft drinks a day do you need? Jesus.
Diet for me. And then we have like Mirindas and
Yeah, you're never
Mountain
gonna
Dews
touch
and
those, girl,
whatever
are ya?
for Salat. So
They're totally safe.
that is the extent of our snacks grocery haul. So yes, just a little top up.
On the flip side of this, Sala's diet is absolutely horrendous. He's on the way to get in. If he's eating like she's eating, he's gonna gain weight. He's at risk for diabetes as well, for the amount of sugar and shit. He either needs to learn to cook or not. We're not buying this shit anymore when we do groceries. He eats like a 4-year-old. Yes, we know. But his health is going to start being compromised too. They all get fatter when they're with Chantal, and he's already said he's gained weight. She said he's gained weight. And there's a big bag of donations of Sala's clothes. What's the bet? It's clothes that he no longer fits into and he's got to get rid of. She's porking him up. He's going to become a porky pig like Chantal.
I hope you enjoyed.
Not really,
Comment below the
no.
things that you guys usually get in your weekly top-ups. I'm sure
I don't have a weekly top-up. I buy groceries. Order it Tuesday, gets delivered Wednesday. Order it Monday, gets delivered Tuesday. It depends. It just depends on the day. We buy groceries once a week. We do inventory once a week. I use up what I have, and then I decide what meals I'm going to make with whatever's still left in the fridge, and then I buy what I need to use up what's in the fridge. I don't go, oh, run out of chips. If we run out of fucking chips, we just have to wait till the next shop. Like, we don't do top-up groceries. We don't go to the shop any other time. Groceries are delivered. If I've forgotten something, I have to grab it on my way back and forth from work. And there are no top-ups. I think I've maybe done 2 top-ups, and that's because something is on special and I wanted to make pizzas. That's the only time I've done a top-up, and I used it to buy 2 big bags of cat biscuits so I don't have to buy cat biscuits for a couple of months now. I had to make up the value, so I bought something that I knew I was going to need, but I didn't want to buy extra groceries more than what I needed. I didn't want to buy stuff just to buy it, so I got something that I knew I was going to need. I don't think a lot of people do top-up groceries, right? People aren't walking in and out of the shopping centre every day buying their meals or rebuying lots and lots of snacks. Unless it's like a Friday night and it's movie night and you go into the shops and you buy some chips, some chocolate, some soft drink, and you get maybe a takeaway pizza because you're having a family night or you're having a pizza night. I don't think this is a normal way that people shop, Chantal. I think this is a you thing. It's you only like to eat snacks. You just like to graze and graze and graze and then binge and eat. And then you're like, oh, it's just a top-up because you've eaten everything.
like it's not the norm. Like, do any of you like order like almost every day dinner?
No.
And just
I've eaten out. I ate out last Sunday night. Was it Sunday or Saturday night? Sunday night, because my brother-in-law was down and we went to a restaurant and that was delicious because it was Japanese Korean food and he liked it. It was delicious. The beef flank was amazing. And I bought myself dinner after work last week. I bought 2 Vietnamese summer rolls and it was 300 calories for the 2 rolls because I added it into my Fitness Pal because I got the ones without the noodles and they were just all veg and lean meat with the rice paper roll. And that was yummy. That was really nice. No, don't eat every day. Don't eat every week. I make all my food. And a lot of people do that. Eating out is a treat for most people. It's not a lifestyle.
have snacks and drinks. I don't know. I cook, but not every day for sure. Like we eat out more for sure.
But babes, you're letting us down. You're letting the trad wives down. Trad wives cook for their families. Trad wives cook for their husbands. Don't they do like 2 or 3 course meals every day for their mans after they've cleaned the house from top to toe, ironed his shirt, scrubbed the floors, cleaned the toilet, vacuum, mop, taking care of the pets, and they come out looking like $1,000,000 every day, not in filthy, sweaty, poorly pinned hijabs and dirty, crusty clothes. No, they are looking like a dime. You're letting the trad wife sorority club down there, Chantal.
But it's different country, right? Different part of the world. And, you know, there are some restaurants in Kuwait that are very expensive. Mostly the Western chains, like Cheesecake Factory, stuff like that, franchises. But the actual local ethnic food, you know, is pretty cheap and affordable. Like, you know, we can get like a whole
When you're in the country that it comes from, it's not ethnic, it's local food. Ethnic food would be Mexican or Greek or Syrian or Egyptian. If it's Kuwaiti food, it's the local food. That's like going to Britain and saying a meat and pie. That's ethnic. No, that's local food. Oh my God.
in dinner, and you know that includes a whole chicken, a big one.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be eating that size of food. How tempting is it for somebody who overeats to sit down and look at that and not just eat everything inside? You shouldn't be ordering it because your brain is broken and your ability to make good decision is also broken. It is bad for you to order out when you can't control the ingredients or the portion sizes. Do you not get that yet? No, you don't. I'm looking at your eyes and you don't get it.
For the two of us, huge amount of rice, as you've seen.
But you
salads,
don't split it. But you don't split it between you. You each order one. Sala had the brick of pasta. You had the brick of pasta. That is a dish you should have split between you. It isn't being split up. You are having one each. It's not good value.
And a drink for like $8 or less. I think it's like less
but
than $8.
But it doesn't matter.
For the two of us.
Cheap Tuesdays. 2-for-1 pizza days. We used to have those. It used to be $15 for 3 large pizzas, and we used to buy them back in the day when we had pizza, and that was enough to feed all 3 of us plus leftovers. But was it good food? Absolutely fucking not. Was it cheap as shit and it fed everyone? Yes. Should we have been buying it? Probably not. Once a week maybe, that's all you have it. But just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's good to buy it. Do you not get that? Cheap and volume does not make nutritional meals.
Delivery. So, and they just cook it better. I don't know. More equipment, more spices. I don't know. Like, you know, it's just like it comes with a soup, a side of your choice, malakia, beans, fasoli, whatever, and bread, and fresh bread from the.
And it's all too many calories in one meal for one adult, and especially too many carbs and starchy carbs for a diabetic. It is not a good meal for you. You should not be buying it.
Like, you can't go wrong. So, like,
you can't go wrong.
You know,
it's wrong on every level. Fatty, salty, sugary, not good for a diabetic. Bad.
Why am I gonna like stress myself out? Like, no. It's just so different. Like that in Canada.
Do you not feel stressed thinking about how badly your life's gonna be when the diabetic finally eats your feet off? When you lose the tip of a finger, when you go blind? Does that not stress you out? Or the only stress you feel is because you get hot in your kitchen and your kitchen's small and it gets messy when you try and make a full meal every day, instead of being smart and just doing a full day of prep and having meals sitting in the freezer ready to go. The little bit of pain that cooking a meal is not worth the agony of losing a feet, a foot, or your size, or even your life. But as long as you can get some cheap, easy takeaway, it's fine.
Would cost for 2 people like $50, maybe $40 after delivery, $50 for sure. So yeah,
you used to drop $100 on seafood. You would spend $100 a day. You would spend $3,000 a month on your takeaway. We did the maths. You did the maths. You don't have that kind of money to spend anymore. If you did have that kind of money to spend, you would absolutely be spending it. Let's not kid ourselves.
That's why we order out a lot. Like, it used to be more expensive when we would order out from like Burger King. And
you order out, Chantal, because you're addicted to takeaway food, and Sala doesn't know how to say no to you because you probably chuck a tanty and go mental and come online and just go completely ragey at all the wrong people because you're mad at Sala because he said, no, you can't order out again because we're broke. You order out because you're addicted to takeaway. It's got nothing to do with cheap, affordable, nutritious, delicious, whatever. You don't want to eat food that is not takeaway. As simple as that.
You know, chain places like that. But we usually just order from like this fish place.
Oh, we don't care.
For most of the day, to the point where we just only need snacks and drinks. You know, so that's why we do it. That's just explaining like why we.
Yeah, but why can't you eat whole veggies, whole wheats, grains? Why can't you eat better snacks than what you're choosing? You are choosing the worst possible things to eat.
Choose to order out because it's, you know, it's just
You're
makes
lazy?
more sense. No, I'm going to enjoy sealing, cappuccinoing, and editing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for probably a few hours.
Okay.
I have like 3 videos to edit, so.
Are you going to keep your eyelashes on when you edit so you feel smart and pretty and attractive when you're like looking at yourself in the camera? Because you'd be like, yeah, I'm fucking hot. Look at those eyelashes, girl. That's really my face. Not altered in any way. I really look like that. Yep.
Yeah, fun stuff, but I do enjoy it. Like, you know, sometimes it's a pain, but overall I do enjoy it. I enjoy bringing you guys content that's my own. I'm very proud of that.
That was a slight at the reactors because we don't record and edit our own videos. We just record our reactions and edit our own reactions. So we probably put in just as much, if not work on our reactions that she does on her really poorly edited, crappy little vlogs and these little grocery haul videos. So yeah, I'm rubber, you're glue, and Sala likes to play and poo.
No matter what it is, it's still my own, and I really enjoy just sharing things with you guys. So, and I appreciate you watching. So,
thanks.
Talk to you later, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Look at that picture. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. I can't even get it. Oh, why can't I do it? Look at the filters on that. That doesn't even look like Chantal. That is an absolute nightmare. Your choco sprinkles. You don't need the choco sprinkles. Nobody cares about your stupid coffee. You don't even like coffee. You like sugar with a hint of caffeine. But anyway, her grocery haul is ridiculous. It's not even a grocery haul. It's just junk. Junk for 2 babies who like to eat sugar and chips. I'm eager to see what she weighs in next week. I think it's either going to be stagnated or she's going to eat more. I reckon it's going to be 155.2. I reckon she's going to put on weight this week. But anyway, I could be wrong. I'd like to be wrong, but I don't think I would be. But anyway, if you like this, please give it a like. If you'd like to let me know any thoughts that you have about this, what do you think about her grocery haul? Do you eat out every day or do you make your own meals? Let me know. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do it. It's free. Anyway, I'll see you in the very next video.